What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. A few hours ago, I talked to one of my colleagues and good buddies here on YouTube, Eating Cole. And for many of you guys, if you don't know who he is, he's a YouTuber that focuses on like finance, small business development, and sometimes real estate, and he's living over in the Dominican Republic. He was telling me about this controversial post he made on Facebook, and it was July 21st, and the picture says, if the phrase "you can't turn a blank to a housewife" was a person. Now, of course, this is Russell Wilson and Ciara, and we do see Russell Wilson dressed conservatively, but Ciara is dressed a little bit, for a married lady, let's just say a little revealing. Okay. And now we've always known that Ciara has gotten a lot of criticism because she had a baby by Future, and many people believe that Russell Wilson is a clean cut guy and she is a little bit too raunchy with how she dresses and twerks online. But he was just giving his opinion. Look at what he said here. He wasn't talking about a particular group of women. He wasn't talking about black women in particular. He was only commenting on his opinion on how she was dressed. Okay. But what happened subsequently thereafter was astounding. A lot of fans of Ciara and black women came pretty much to his post to destroy Eating Cole. And I kind of want to go over some of those posts here. And you see the first person is this lady here. She says, "Y'all be so worried about women you can't get anyway. Tragic." This other lady goes, "The males, I can't say men, in the comments are disgusting and misogynistic as F." This other lady says, "Y'all be worried, so worried about the wrong thing. Obsessed with others' lives and relationships. How much does that pay? Weird as F." Other lady says, "Y'all mamas failed y'all. I can't." She says here, pretty much what it boils down to, one of the several reasons a lot of these guys are dealing with mommy issues, and it shows. Now keep in mind, he's just giving an opinion on what she's dressed like, okay? Now this person has a longer comment here. "Day music, you modern day men are so whiny. It's exhausting. Is this your wife or lifestyle? No, it's not. I think most of y'all males wish you could be with Russell instead of Ciara. Down low, gay vibes for real. And before the pride brigade comes at me, there's nothing wrong with whatever lifestyle you've chosen in life. I'm talking to the ones who haven't chosen but steadily calling black women hoes." Again, now she's calling Mr. Eating Cole gay. He's just saying if you can't turn a hoe into a housewife was a person, because she dealt with Future and a lot of other guys in the industry. Not saying that she is, but if it was a person, he's just saying that this based on the outfit and her personal stuff, doing twerking online, stuff like that. Now this other lady goes, "Wow, stop with the narrative, so sad." And then let me just talk about this here. Here's where it gets interesting. Let's just say he's definitely a part of his thinking, and then Kevin Samuels was brought up. Now this is where we're going to get interesting into this, okay? Now Eating Cole comments below that. He goes, "You mean TD Jakes thinking? Didn't he just go viral speaking truth to power? I guess you modern women no longer believe in Proverbs 31. Now, here's where I start to see Kevin Samuels being brought into the comment section. Kevin was not mentioned in the post, nor did anybody else mention Kevin that agree with Eating Cole. These women started to bring up Kevin Samuels. Now, this other person goes, "All that hate for black women is unhealthy," asks Kevin Samuels. In other words, Kevin Samuels died because he was talking trash about black women. Other person also says, "Guess you didn't learn from Kevin Samuels, huh? God don't like ugly." So what I've kind of got from this was that anytime a black man has an opinion that calls out what they feel is questionable wear, or a woman putting herself out there when she's married to a good man, automatically they're going to transcend that conversation to, okay, you guys are Kevin Samuels fans. And because you're Kevin Samuels fans, you hate black women. Not only that, you might even be gay. And if you're going to criticize these women, then you're also going to die just like Kevin Samuels. And so what I figured out now is anytime you question what's going on with certain black women, even if you're talking about one black woman, again, he's not talking about black women as a whole, immediately they attack Kevin Samuels' fan base. Don't believe me? You'll just see this comment here. She goes, I really can't stand these Kevin Samuels ass men. The other goes, she goes, me either. They simply hate us. But criticizing a woman who's dressed in some guys' opinions inappropriately is not criticizing black women. We understand that not all black women will dress like that, but he's just giving his opinion. Guys, the whole idea of this thing is that many women in Black America, as we know, do not want to be challenged on anything that they do. And if you challenge it, you're going to be called all kind of names. Even Tariq Nasheed mentioned that on the Adam 22 podcast. Black men, how dare you challenge the status quo? The only thing you can do in the black community is challenge other black men. If you try to challenge what's going on in the female side of the community or whatever's going on, then you're going to have an issue. But let me talk about this. A lot of these ladies are sticking up for Ciara because I believe many of them feel that they also want some good guy to come and do the same thing for them, without realizing that Ciara has some competitive advantages here. Number one, Ciara is a very successful music artist, selling over 30 million albums. She's also a very beautiful celebrity, and she's in the right, kind of circle of things. The reality is that most ladies who have Ciara's background, let's say if you're the normal lady, you're the average lady, and you have a single mom out of wedlock, and you don't have the connections that she has, it will be quite difficult to reach a man like Russell Wilson. It would be very difficult for you to even get in the same place. That's what people don't understand. And so whenever you talk about what's going on and what rich men want and what successful guys want, they don't want to hear it, right? They believe that situations like Ciara happen every day, and they don't. And a lot of sisters who, believe that some guy is going to take care of whatever they have going on, will come in and rescue them, and they feel like they should be able to do whatever they want, talk however they want, just however they want. I hate to say it, but a lot of ladies are going to have a rude awakening because it's just not going to happen like that. The world is getting more competitive. It's getting more competitive, especially with black men and black women dating. I mean, obviously you see a lot of brothers are living overseas. More guys are going towards that route if they can do it. And most people are not going to be putting up with, what I would consider some of this pushback. But it is an interesting post, guys. You should actually go check it out. Check out Eating Coke here on YouTube. And I just don't understand why Kevin Samuels was brought up. Whenever somebody is challenging the status quo, it's Kevin Samuels' fault. And if you challenge it, you're going to die like Kevin Samuels, I guess. It's ridiculous because if that's the situation, if that has so much favor, right? If somebody can die talking about black women, then obviously the black women should be protected, and then some God would make sure that everything for them will be happening. Great. It wouldn't be so many single moms. It wouldn't be so many women single. It wouldn't be so many women in our community suffering from, a lot of, heart disease and diabetes. If that was the case, obviously Kevin Samuels has no bearing on how black women are doing. In fact, these conversations were happening before he was even popular. But again, people will say anything in their feelings. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Peace out.